Alright, you guys, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I've gotten quite a few comments about what the weather is like where I live and things like that. And, right now, as you can see, there's no snow. This is December 23rd of 23, and we had snow. The first time we had snow was October 31st, and then only a couple of days, I'd say maybe 3 days in November, and 5 days in December, and the rest of the time we've had no snow. So, and it's just a little bit after 5, about 4 or 5 minutes after 5, and it's almost dark. I'm going out to get the mail. There are some things that are going to change on my YouTube channel here within the next 4 or 5 months. I've been living with my aunt slash roommate for off and on for about 33 years. I started when I was 12. I'll be 45 next June, this upcoming June in 2024. And, as of November 8th of this year, she died, leaving me alone. And, it was alright for my mom and Eric, a bunch of other people, to tell people that she died, but every time I would tell someone, which I only told 2 total, that she died, I was told that I had no right. And I think I have every right. And people have a right to know that she's gone. The apartment is pretty much a mess. And my family wanted to, now my consumer's bill in the wintertime can be anywhere from $70 to $100 a month. They wanted to come in the day after Christmas and leave all the doors and windows wide open, which means I'd have to have the heat turned up. They expect me to pay $150 a month in the winter months for consumers. I don't have enough money coming in. See, Rhoda had $750 more a month coming in than what I do. And when you're living in a place by yourself, just for my rent, my house phone, because our electricity goes out all the time, and because of the basement apartment that we live in, which is 50-some years old, we had to have the internet through the house phone because of the copper. And the internet bill and the consumer's bill, it takes all but maybe $500 of my money a month. And the rest of that goes for a couple other bills. And so I'm left with, if I'm lucky, about $400 a month for medication, for food, and for body wash or whatever normal things that people buy. That's what I'm left to live on. Problem is that my family would rather have me stay at home with my parents, and that's not something I want. Also, I know I posted a video about this, but the checking account that I had with Rhoda, she didn't mind telling me that her Visa credit card was attached, and it shows on there that they knew she was dead for at least a couple of weeks. And her money was gone because her money was used early when she was still alive to pay the bills for November. So she got her money on November 2nd, and she died November 8th. Well, my money was deposited on November 21st. And on November 28th, the credit union took all of my money for her bill, knowing that she was gone. And according to them, they have every right to do that because they said it was Rhoda's money, not mine. Even though it clearly states that it was my money that they stole. They refused to give it back to me and opened up a whole new account with them, and I'm not exactly pleased about that. So, I'm very, very angry about it. And I have even less money now than what I did. I had no money to fall back onto if something happens. And there's a lot of other things that don't make any sense. A lot of things. On top of everything else, there's other things that are going on. YouTube, in the past couple of years, has been censoring some of my videos, telling me that my voice is a copyright issue. Whatever that means. And, a lot of other weird things that don't make any sense. So some of my videos are being taken off or whatever. And I'm not exactly sure I understand why. A lot of it doesn't make any sense. Make sure that you turn your notifications on to be alerted when when there's new videos to be uploaded and stuff like that. And then there's the water situation down here, which I'm not exactly sure about. This will be the last part of it that I'm probably going to talk about. But real quick, to give you an update on what's going on. So they decided after 30 years to update the well last week. And they were supposed to turn off the water from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. on December 14th. And then get on December 15th to fix it. They kept the water off for 36 hours straight. And then when they turned the water back on, they poisoned our water. And now we have to wait 3 months. The only thing we can use the water for is to take a shower. We cannot use it to drink with, cook with, or even wash our dishes with because they poisoned the water deliberately. So now there's that issue. So they gave me a case of 12 bottles of water and said, here, that's all you get. See ya. And they didn't even bother to tell us that they turned the water or left the water off unless the only reason was I found out was because I happened to call. If you don't call, they don't tell you. They flat out refuse. So, that's a lot of it. I didn't realize this video would be this long. Sorry about that. But there's some things that needed to be talked about. I'm staying here. I live in Flint, Michigan. And I've lived here most of my life. But I lived in the same apartment with Rhoda down here for 29 years. And I want to stay here for a while. I know it may not seem like the ideal place. But I don't know what else to do. And my family are okay with it, and then again, they're not. They want me to move into another place where, see, right now my rent is $447. It went up in October by $10. There's no other place I can find that's less than $500 a month. And with the utilities and everything, I wouldn't be able to make it. And on top of that, most of the other places are over like $700. They want me to go to rent an apartment that costs $700 a month. That's how nuts they are. But they don't want me to take the winter and clean up some of the apartment before they start coming down and doing whatever they want to do. So I'm having problems with that. They're trying to tell me that I don't need my phone or my Wi-Fi for internet, but I do. My brother works for Xfinity, but Xfinity does not have a they don't do the satellite dish like Verizon does. And we had a phone line thing for our cell phones through Verizon, and he made us switch to Xfinity. So now every time the electricity goes out, I don't have a cell phone because it says you have to have Wi-Fi. Well, the Xfinity, there's no Wi-Fi. So I've got that to deal with. So I gotta have the house phone so that when the electricity goes out, there is so I can at least call consumers and find out what's going on. So there's that. I mean, way things are going, eventually they're going to want me to get rid of consumers, and I freeze in the winter and have no electricity because they're crazy. I mean, that's pretty much how it's going. So anyway, I did not expect the video to be this long, but there's some things that needed to be talked about. I was 12 when I started staying with Rhoda. I'll be 45 this upcoming June, just in case I didn't put that in there before. So a couple of you asked how old I am. I'm going through a very rough time right now, and for those of you that are women, you'll understand this. At the same time that all of this is going on, I'm also going through my change. And I'm having bad problems with my periods and all kinds of stuff. All of this all coming all at me all at once. And people keep asking me why I'm so over emotional. Well, wouldn't you be? They don't tell me things until it's too late. When my grandmother died, they told me for a whole year that she was getting better. They knew she wasn't. She died 2 days later. And they knew that she was getting worse and worse, and they didn't tell me. Well, something like that happened with Rhoda, too. They kept saying Rhoda was doing good. She was getting better. She was going to come home soon. And instead, she went out to the hospital, and 5 days later, she died. They don't give me a chance. So, that's all I'm going to say for now. I know it'll end up being 14 minutes long, but I hope you guys like this. At least now you'll have more information as to what's going on. I'm hoping that if you guys like this content, you want me to do more vlogs and stuff, let me know. Or if you want me to keep doing videos, I mean, I've got 193 Damon videos up right now, and that seems to be doing pretty well. So let me know. Stay safe. Bye.